Hello, this is Yusuf Bوناجي. We are still reviewing Unit 10. We'll move now to grammar, must, mustn't, have to, don't have to. We'll see the differences and we will practice them, okay? So let's start with must and mustn't. So must is most commonly used to express certainty, okay? For example, if you see someone with red eyes and tired, you can say you must be tired, for example, okay? So for certainty, but it has other uses, okay? So it can also be used to express necessity or strong recommendation. For example, this must be the right answer, or you must study hard, okay? Must not, I'm sorry, or mustn't can be used to prohibit an action or for prohibition, to say that this action cannot be done here, okay? For example, you mustn't kick the ball when you play basketball, okay? So that's the rule, okay? Or you mustn't, for example, eat in the classroom. There are rules. You cannot eat in the classroom. We have example here. He must do his homework, okay? This is an obligation. She must wear a helmet, okay? That's an obligation. And here we have he mustn't sleep in class, prohibition. You must stop here, okay? And you mustn't cross the street now, okay? So that's for pedestrians or for people. He mustn't kick the ball, okay? He mustn't use his foot or leg to kick the ball. You mustn't touch the ball with your hands. Football, of course. That's the rule. Okay, now we will practice using must or mustn't. Okay, so you and turn right. So here we have, okay, mustn't turn right. Next, you and turn left. This is you must positive turn left. Here we have red, which means you mustn't or you can't do it. You stop here, okay? This is also the rule. You must stop. You park here. You mustn't park here. These are just some examples. You turn right, so which means here you, yes, must turn right. Next, you mustn't enter, prohibition. You go ahead, which means you must go ahead. And here you mustn't stop here, okay? So that's for must and mustn't. I think the meaning is clear. Now we move to have to and don't have to. Okay, so have to, we use have to express obligation when something is necessary in the present or future, okay? More or less, it's the same like or as must. So the boys have to study hard, okay? Or the boy has to wake up at 7 in the morning. So pay attention to have with plural and has with singular, okay? So subject plus have or has to plus be plus verb plus complement. So I, you, we, they have to. So you have to arrive on time to class, and she, he, it, she has to brush her teeth every day. Don't have to, we use it, or we use don't have to express absence of obligation or necessity when something is not necessary to do. Okay, like the children don't have to go to school today, it's Sunday, so Sunday there is no necessity. I mean, it's not necessary to go to school. So she doesn't have to eat all the fruits or all the types of fruits. Negative subject plus don't have to or doesn't have to plus verb plus complement, like this. I, you, we, they, of course, don't. We don't have to get up early on Sundays. And doesn't he, she, it? Of course, he doesn't have to get up early on Sundays. Question, we start with does or do, subject, have to, and complement. Okay, so we do, I, you, we, they, have to, and does he, she, it. Okay, these are the yes, no, these are the short answers. Do you have to eat the vegetables? Yes, I do, or no, I don't. And does he have to eat the vegetables? Yes, he does, or no, he doesn't. Let's practice. So order the following sentences. So we have 3 sentences. Clean your room, have to, you. Okay, so you have to clean your room. They play football, do, have to. This is a question. Do they have to play football? Don't I make bed? This is negative. I don't have to make my bed. 4, 5, and 6. Do the dishes, has to, she. So she has to do the dishes. Cut the grass, does, have to, he. So this is a question. Does he have to cut the grass? And she study, has to, yes, every day, I'm sorry. She has to study every day. Complete with have to, has to, don't have to, or doesn't have to. Okay, so Sarah has to study hard for the exam. Has, because Sarah is singular, or she. David clean his room. Of course, David has to clean his room. I cut the grass every Sunday. I have to cut the grass every Sunday. 4. Andres to play football after class. Has to play football after class. You make your bed every day. You have to make your bed every day. As you can see, with I and you, we use have. With names or he, she, it, we use has. She, negative, to go to school on Saturday. So we use the negative form with she, so she doesn't have to. I brush my teeth every day, have to. This is positive. You, negative, do the dishes, which means you don't. Okay, don't, not doesn't, because you. 9, he, negative, make his bed in the morning, so he doesn't have to make his bed in the morning. So that's function for must, mustn't, have to, and don't have to, or grammar function, because we can use them also in communication. Thank you so much. Stay at home and stay safe.